Moin Moin, liebe Leute, willkommen zurück zum Tales of Arise. In der letzten Folge haben wir das Tor zur verbotenen Zone geöffnet. Dank Arthur, weil der konnte das einfach irgendwie, weil er machte einfach sein Ding und dann ging, also, ja, keine Ahnung. Okay, oh Gott, Boss. Oh Gott. Ich muss mich einmal mental drauf vorbereiten. Ui. Vielleicht sind wir einfach rechts rum? Nein.
Faria, how did you get in here?
Wait, something about her isn't right.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
A summoning?
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when...
We can talk later. Here it comes!
What? I've never known Faria.
Heiligte Glieder?
How about with a stone that looks suspiciously like a master core?
What the? Where did she get her hands on that?
First we handle the Zugul, then we get some answers. Not today!
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Serpent knuckle!
All did you hear it now?
Alter.
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Ich bin gerade am Überlegen, ob die rot gekleidete Frau auch einfach nur eine Marionette von irgendjemandem ist. Dass sie gar nicht die Drahtzieherin hier ist. Aber ich habe keine Ahnung. Ich sollte mit meinen Vermutungen aber die Fresse halten, weil irgendwie liege ich immer falsch. Aua. Alter, der bumst ganz schön rein. Und ausgerechnet die beiden ja. Heiler. Den Satz habe ich nicht zu Ende gedacht. Aber der... Nein, ich sage es nicht, dass der jetzt gerade noch angenehm ist, weil, ja, wir kennen es ja. Bam! Ups. Da summt er wie eine kleine Biene um das Fuß. Blauen Wirbelsturm. Rauf! Also, danke. Läuft doch hier easy peasy, oder? Also. Vor allem sind das jetzt auch. Ist das jetzt auch ein Zeugel oder ist das jetzt ein. Aua. Ein beschworenes Wesen. Wessen Access? Nein! Stay away from my friend. Also der ist schon tot da am Boden, aber. Was macht er da? Du Holly? Was mache ich gerade? Mein Hirn! Ah, Shion holt ihn schon. Ich war am Überlegen, ob ich vielleicht mal wieder Rinroll mit ins Team nehme und dafür Doalim rausschmeiße, aber ich glaube, in meinem Fall ist es doch ganz gut, dass ich 2 Heiler im Team habe. Yeah. Dann dauern die Kämpfe halt ein bisschen länger, aber Ja, okay, das bringt mir auch nichts, wenn der eine Heiler die ganze Zeit abnippelt. Ach, guckt ihn euch an, wie er da liegt. Aua, aua! Hör auf damit! Auch Alkun ist abgenippelt, okay. Los, Alter, der hat einfach mal 500 AP gefressen, ey. Oh, ja. Na, also auch hier, auch Heiler, hab ich jetzt. Geht auch noch ein AP. Das ist nicht so gut. Unterbreche ich eigentlich ihre Dings, wenn... Was ist hier? Da muss ich auch mal drauf achten, das weiß ich nämlich gar nicht. Oh, fick dich auf! Nein, 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 nein. Okay, ich nehm's doch einmal. Kommt die Sarah? Okay, okay, jetzt wird's gerade ein bisschen eklig. Wir nehmen aber einmal... Ich hab's schon vermisst. Ich dachte schon, das kann doch hier nicht so glatt laufen. Irgendwas muss doch kommen. Lass Shion in Ruhe. Oh. Aua! Ja komm, wir haben den gleich. Ja, Mann. Also sterben die Viecher nicht, wenn sie sich auflösen. Weil die... Ja.
Now it's just her! Faria, can you hear me? Faria!
She's preparing another summoning.
The art she's casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more. Dohalim!
Forgive me.
Du hast ihren Freund umgebracht, also schlimmer kann es nicht mehr werden.
Man, I thought we were goners.
Everything okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Shion, please. Can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
We're not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case...
I'll take her off your hands.
You? Avakir, what are you doing here?
I was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out. I overheard what you said about Tarnigan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
I like to think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some credit. I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
Thank you.
He seems like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else. As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. Kelzelik was the one who killed my brother, under orders from Almadria. As for Tarnagin, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
Indeed. Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim. I know it hurts to hear, but those people are dead. No amount of soul-searching or trying to make amends is going to change that. Forgiveness, acceptance, those ships have sailed.
So I just forget the harm I caused?
No, the opposite, in fact. You remember. You never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those already past, but for those still alive.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself, and for the change that you still can be.
I shall try.
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Shion,
Huh?
thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service.
I'm glad we could stop Faria without hurting her.
You all did much for her as well. I'm most grateful.
Oh, shucks. We're on the same team, right? Let's move on.
Kisaras Ansprachen rühren mich immer wieder zu Tränen. Oh.
Do you think Faria was really being controlled by someone?
Certainly seemed that way. The question is, who? The Red Woman?
The same person who's behind all of this, I'll bet. Whoever that is.
Brainwashed or otherwise, the feelings of resentment she holds towards me are real.
Someone used her because they knew we'd hold back. If that's not playing dirty, I don't know what is.
It does tell us one thing at least. Someone here in Lenegis is watching us. Someone who means us harm.
There's no question. That attack was meant for us alone.
By someone capable of getting inside a person and manipulating them like a weapon. We need to find whoever it is, fast.
What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
Yeah. It's that voice.
The will of Dana's astral energy.
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
That was the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of... like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion. It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it. The end of time.
The visions of the apocalypse you've been seeing. If I'd known how bad they were,
So, everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right. It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
That power flowing into her, it reminds me of Shion's thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe...
Maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago. No, more than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that?
If it's the same energy your thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form of sentience. If so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down. It's more of a feeling, just like the will of Dana.
But the will of Dana is made up of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions... I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dana's will would never want oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure!
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
Let's keep moving. If it's Dana's will showing us these memories, then I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Shion's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of. And I think they may be the kinds of truths I need to confront if we're going to keep fighting.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier. Come on, let's go.
Finally, we begin to understand what the thorns are.
Yes, and their source. A ceremony that occurred 3 centuries ago.
But we still don't know how to get rid of them. I just hope we can find a way.
Und niemand sagt irgendwas über Aufwandsanfall? Also, dass der da komplett abgerastet ist, also irgendwie, hä? Nee, was ich sagen wollte, an ich hatte das gar nicht zu Ende gebracht, die Lords, die wir umgebracht haben, also umgebracht in Anführungsstrichen, obwohl ein Major ins Meer geworfen wurde, mit der wussten wir jetzt nicht, was da war. Balsef wurde, glaube ich, von dem Viech gefressen und Gunnabelt wurde von Law an die Decke geschossen. Stimmt, was ist mit den Leichen? Wallrun hat sich, glaube ich, ins Nichts aufgelöst, oder? Genau wie die Viecher, die wir immer umbringen. Also sterben die Viecher gar nicht richtig? Hm.
That vision we saw. It was as if it was meant specifically for us.
What do you make of it? Do you still think the will of Dana might be involved somehow?
Maybe it's trying to tell us something. But what?
Well, it could be supernatural. You know, like seeing dead people, messages from beyond the grave, ghost-type stuff.
That's your grand theory? That we're being haunted? Come on, Law.
Wait. He might be closer to the mark than you think. What if a person's thoughts and deeds were to somehow become indelibly etched into the ether of a place? And what if those with a connection could then somehow pick up on them?
You think that's what it was? Some kind of message someone left here for us?
I am merely entertaining the possibility. Whether it was Dana's will, or somehow connected to the Sovereign and Maiden's powers, I do not know.
Okay, back up a sec. You're saying that if a place is full of enough astral energy, it can somehow show us events that happened centuries ago?
More to the point, how does that much astral energy gather in one place anyway? Seems unlikely it happened naturally.
Whatever it was, it survived here intact for 300 years. Whoever left it for us, the strength of their intent is beyond doubt.
The strength of their intent.
Wieso gehen wir jetzt so langsam? Ist das ein epischer Moment? Und ich quatsch einfach rein. Ah!
Soon, we might very well learn the truth behind Shion's thorns, as well as my own past. I have to be ready to face anything. Whatever happens.
Wieso kriege ich jetzt hier so eine Dings, wieso nicht so eine kleine Cutscene? War das zu viel Aufwand für die? Oh fuck. Deswegen. Oh nein! Oh nein! Ich hab Schiss, was sollen wir tun? Nein, wir drehen das mal um.
Just need a little time first. I want to make sure I go into whatever comes next completely prepared.
Oh no. Ist das das Ende? Nein. Das ist doch nicht das Ende, oder? Oh mein Gott. Nein. Nein. Ist das das... Freunde, ist das das Ende? Ich bin gerade am Überlegen, soll ich noch irgendwo hin? Ich meine, wir können Lagil nochmal probieren. Mit Kisara. Ich will erst die ganzen Nebenquests machen. Ich weiß nicht, wenn das Spiel abgeschlossen ist.
We've reached our destination.
Ob man dann noch, halt... Ne? Oh, außer Reichweite.
Ah, Shion, just in the nick of time. Here, lend me a hand while I...
No!
What the... Oh, right. The thorns. My bad.
No, I'm the one who should apologize. I overreacted.
Again, Law? Can't you even go a minute without putting your foot in your mouth?
Seriously, it's fine. I'd rather that than people feeling like they're walking on eggshells around me. Besides, I'm the one who should be vigilant about not touching you guys, not the other way around.
Actually, I've been meaning to ask. Not being able to touch people. Does it ever get lonely sometimes?
I guess I never really thought about it in those terms. It was either accept it for what it was, or come undone. Before long, it was just part of my everyday reality. I think I even forgot there was another way to live. Which isn't to say I didn't feel alone. I did. Always.
So numb to your reality, you couldn't even recognize it as loneliness? I don't know how you managed.
It's fine. I know I'm not alone anymore.
But I can't even touch you. No way of lending you a shoulder when you're down? Even Alphen.
I appreciate the concern. Until I get rid of these thorns, I guess I'll have to put up with it just a little longer. But not forever. Alphen promised me that. Maybe it'll be soon, maybe it won't be. But either way, the day will come. And I'll be ready when it does.
Yeah, just hang in there. One day, we'll share a big warm hug. You'll see. I promise.
Ich habe gerade so Angst, dass die alle abkratzen, ne? Oh nee. Das... Ach, das war das Ding. Ich wollte... Da wollte ich hin. Einmal... Lagerfeuer. Einmal A, quatschen und B, HP auffüllen.
We've reached our destination.
Hey, Shion. Got any requests for supper tonight?
Me? Not really. I'm fine with just about anything. Everything you cook is delicious.
Well, thank you. Seeing you devour my food makes all the work I put into it well worth it.
Do I look that eager to you?
Nothing wrong with that. We all have to eat to survive. It makes me happy to see people eat their fill on what I fix.
I'm not sure how to respond to that.
Ich sehe gerade unten rechts, der verletzte Unsterbliche.
Shion, about that fight just now.
Sorry about that. I was careless.
I didn't come to criticize you. Just please take better care of yourself.
You don't need to worry about me. In case you forgot, I can't exactly die anyway. It's like how you used to not care about getting beat up because you couldn't feel pain, and then I was the one to patch you up. It's the same thing.
You're right. That is how I used to be. But this isn't the same.
Then what do you mean? How is what's happening now different from what happened then?
It's different now.
Look, if you mean because you can feel pain again,
It's because I don't want to see you getting hurt. You're right. When I couldn't feel any pain, I put myself in all sorts of dangerous situations. I didn't listen to anybody's warnings, and I made a lot of people worried for no good reason. It was foolish. This isn't about you and me being able to take pain. I don't want to have to see you get hurt, Shion. It's too much for me to take. Is that a crazy thing to say?
No, it isn't. And I definitely don't like seeing you get hurt either, Alphen. We can't expect our enemies to show us any mercy, but I will do my best not to throw myself in harm's way out there either. How does that sound?
I'm sorry if I sounded harsh earlier. I didn't mean to. I just really want you to take better care of yourself.
I will. At least, for as long as I can.
Kein Arsch erwähnt irgendwie in einer Silbe irgendwie das Wort Liebe, aber irgendwie unterschwellig so. Das ist so süß. Oh.
What? Hey guys, I don't see any of our food anywhere.
What?
I know! The bag we kept it all in has vanished! Some Zoogles must have gotten in behind us and swiped the whole thing while we were fighting.
What?
Huh? What are you guys talking about?
This affects you too, you know! We lost all our food, including all those sweets you love so frickin' much!
What? How could this happen? Those sweets are the highlight of my day! Oh, so hungry.
Hunger is like that. The moment you know there's nothing you can do about it, it becomes that much more unbearable.
Whoever did this, I swear I'm gonna make them pay for stealing our supplies.
All that's left now is this one lonesome apple.
Law?
What? Hey, don't look at me like that. I picked this apple myself. I'm not just gonna...
Food.
Hand it over.
Stay away! Ah!
Hey, I'm back. Huh? What the heck happened here?
Only a poignant reminder of how dangerous a food shortage can be in a collective. A serious problem indeed. And one we should all be mindful of.
I see. Does it have anything to do with why you're holding our food supply bag behind your back?
Also damit wir das gut verstehen. Es dauert um die 30 Sekunden, dass die sich gegenseitig umbringen für einen Apfel. Gut. Wissen wir Bescheid. Oh, kurz gucken hier. Da! Oh. Okay.
Thinking about what could be lurking out here is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
For such a loudmouth, you sure can be a worrywart at times.
Oh, I'm sorry. How stupid of me for wanting us to stay safe.
Would you two children stop squabbling? Or do you want everyone to know we're here?
So how many Renans actually live in this place?
I couldn't tell you exactly, though not as many as you might expect. Machines and Zeugles take care of most of the city's basic functions.
There's Zeugles out here too, huh? Sounds like we can't afford to let our guard down after all.
Ah. So. Jenseits ihrer Dornen. Okay. Ersten. Nein. Ach, ich will mit allen reden. Was soll das? Wir haben aber lange nicht mehr mit Rinwell.
Mind if we chat a little? I'm surprised to see you up reading so late. What have you got there?
Oh, it's a book about magic. I was hoping I'd reach the end of this chapter before I went to bed.
I'm impressed you can read all that tiny text without drifting off.
It's easy. Honestly, the subject is so interesting, it keeps me wide awake. Although I have to admit, the more I read this book, the more I realize just how much I still have to learn. I hate not knowing it all, so it pushes me to keep learning as much as I can so I can be a real expert.
So that's why you're studying by the campfire every night, huh? You've really changed, Rinwell.
Really? I don't feel like it.
Remember how you used to be when we first met in Calaglia?
Sure, but that's because I was still hiding a lot from you guys. Am I really all that different aside from that?
Definitely. It's the difference between a rock and the sun.
Are you saying I used to be like a rock? That's not something you should use to describe a girl, Alphen.
My bad. But the comparison is still apt. You used to not be open with us about your magic at all. And now look at you.
Well, I guess you may have a point. I used to hate studying magic because my parents made me do it. And after everything that happened, I felt like it brought nothing but trouble. But now, I don't think it's so bad after all. Maybe I really have changed more than I thought. All magic is simply astral energy combined with knowledge. It's neither good nor bad by itself. It all depends on how you use it. Saying it out loud, I guess I finally made peace with it.
I think you have Law to thank for that.
What? Why him?
I mean, he was kind of the one who...
Nope, he's got nothing to do with it. None. Zilch. Nada. Nothing.
If Law heard that, he'd be pretty bummed, you know.
You're crazy. I don't see why he would be.
Are you saying you rather he wouldn't be? I'd say the fact you can get so worked up about things now is another sign you've changed.
Sounds like someone wants me to put on a little magic show.
All right, all right. I'll take my leave before I say anything else that might get me into trouble. Just make sure you aren't staying up too late, okay?
Ugh, I'm not a little kid anymore. Yeesh. Though actually, it felt kind of nice hearing that. I wonder why.
Ja. Ich habe eine Trophy, eine
Udo,
ehrliche
let me
Magierin.
know if you sense anything.
Knüpfe das Band. Ich will aber mit den anderen auch noch rummachen, Alter. Nicht nur mit der.